it's Candy. Welcome back to my channel. So I wanted to talk about something to do with body positivity and loving yourself. I have been big my whole life, all my life. Since I was a little kid, I was the biggest one in class. It just is. And because of that, I think that, like, I'm not the angry fat girl. Glitter and Lasers, Anna, just did a great video on this the other day, or she's like, I'm not an angry fat person. I'm sorry you expect me to be. I'm not an angry fat person either. I'm not angry about being fat, and I'm not angry at society for not accepting me because, frankly, I don't give a rat's ass. Like, if you don't accept me, that's your deal. It's not mine. And so I got thinking at the beginning of summer, it's a hotter summer here than it normally is in Washington, and I have a bunch of like sleeveless dresses that I love wearing, but I was always wearing a jacket over them because that's what I was taught. And I'm not like blaming my mom for this, but she always told me to cover up my arms so no one had to look at them. I don't know if it's like a societal pressure or what it was, but that's what she always told me. And I was talking to my sister about it a couple weeks ago, and she said the same thing. She's like, I always try to cover my arms because, like, you don't want to show your arms. Why? Why don't I want to show my arms? Does no one wants to see this? Sorry. These are my arms. These are the arms that I have. It's not my problem that you don't want to look at them. Turn your head. Don't look at me. That's not my issue. That's yours. If you have a problem with me showing my arms, these fat, jiggly arms, okay? If you have a problem with that, keep it to yourself. Like, what does my arms have to do with your life? How are my arms negatively affecting you to the point where you feel like you need to come and tell me your arms are disgusting, you should cover them up? Why? Because they make you uncomfortable? I'm comfortable. I'm cool. I shave my armpits. There's no hair growing out of them. Even if there was, who cares? Who cares? These are my arms. If I want to show them, I'll show them. And I can think of one instance. I think it was 7th grade. And I was sitting in math class, and it was a really hot day, and it was picture day. And so I had a tank top on and this white sweater over the top because my mom told me to cover my arms. And I was in math class, and I took the sweater off because it was extremely hot. And at that time, I already had stretch marks on my arms. You could see I've got stretch marks, right? This girl that had terrorized me in elementary school was sitting behind me, and she's like, oh my God, do you have stretch marks? And I remember that I was like, no, they're scars. They're totally scars. And then I put my sweater back on. And that's partially why I've kept them covered for so long. But this girl, we're just going to call her D because people that went to elementary school with me will know who she is, but yeah. She was just so mean to me for no flippin' reason. Like, I don't know why she was so offended by my fatness. It had nothing to do with her. But anyway, I digress. So this summer I decided, F whoever is offended by my arms, I'm gonna wear tank tops. And so the first day was terrifying for me. I think I wore one of my cow dresses. So it's a tank top type dress. And I told myself, you're going to go to the grocery store, and you're going to go to the bank, you're going to go inside the bank, not the drive-thru, and see if you get weird looks or see if someone says something to you. No one said anything to me. No one even gave me a second look. I went inside the bank, did my business, went to the grocery store, walked around. I walked through every single aisle just to see if something would happen. Nothing happened. Why was I so afraid? Why was I so afraid of showing my arms? Because one girl in 7th grade said something, or because my mom told me I should have? I'm not going to do it anymore. I'm not going to cover myself up because it makes other people uncomfortable. And you shouldn't either. Now, if your own arms make you uncomfortable, girl, wear a jacket. Boy, wear a jacket. If your legs make you uncomfortable, wear pants, but I'm not doing it anymore. I'm comfortable in my own skin. You should be comfortable in yours. Learn to love yourself. It's amazing how much life will change. It is. It's when you finally get to the point where you're like, why do I care what other people think? Why am I letting them negatively affect my life to the point where I'm stressing out about what I'm wearing, what I look like, what I'm eating? Like, stop doing that. Live your life for yourself, not anybody else. Just be you. I hope that wasn't too much of a rant, or just like verbal vomit. I just had a lot to say about that. It all started with arms and then it turned into the entire body. But be comfortable with yourself. Love yourself. And other people will love you too. I feel like maybe you're putting too much pressure on what other people think of you. Who cares? Get your wings out and flap, girls. Flap them. That's all I gotta say. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I love you guys. Bye.